Hi guys, my name is Mike and today we're going to learn about candlestick chart. By the end of this video, you will learn the fundamentals of the graph. For example, how to use the time series on the chart to see different charts under which you can investigate, the meaning of different colors of candlesticks, the low, high, open and close of candlesticks. We will also discuss a scenario of what happened during the crash a few months ago, and also can technical analysis be used to make investment? If so, under which condition? By the way, I'm not a financial advisor and this video is only for educational purposes. So let's waste no time and let me explain to you how we can use a graph to make our analysis, alright? So this is a common graph you will see in every exchange. Right now I'm on Binance. And how you use it is basically depending on what you would like to see from the graph, right? Because the graph gives you everything from a 15-minute time to 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. Alright, so for instance, right now I click on 15M, which is 15 minutes. This indicates that whenever I move my cursor from one candle to another candle, it tells me that what had happened within 15 minutes, right? So every candle I move is 15-minute lapse, alright? If I choose 1 hour now, then each candle is moved 1 hour after 1 hour, alright? So I'm going to examine the graph hourly, and if I wish, I can go by 4 hours and see what has happened each and every 4 hours, alright? And I can do that for days. I can choose 1 day and see what has happened for a day, each and every day. You can check this out by just looking down below. You see the date? Right now I'm on this candle. Look at the date. The date is 21 September 2021. And if I'm on the day, it should go to 22, the next candle, and you can see it's on 22. So right now I'm trying to examine the graph daily. I can do the same for week. I go week and I see the graph weekly, what has happened. Now moving to the next thing is the meaning of different colors. Most of the website I believe will have green and red candles. Okay, so what does green candle means? It means that on a typical day or 15-minute hour, whichever you have chosen, alright, whichever you've chosen on the time series, it means that green candles, that buyers has dominated. So what has happened, for example, most people has bought cryptocurrencies, or if you're looking at stocks, they have bought stock. That doesn't mean nobody has sold. Of course, some may have sold cryptocurrencies or stocks, but most people bought. Alright, so there's buyer's domination. Alright, that's why it's green. And we say it, when there's so many green, we say we are in a bull market. And now if you see a red candle, it's again the opposite, right? So most people sold. So most people sold the cryptocurrencies or stocks, whatever. And like I said, it's not that nobody bought that time. Maybe some people bought too, but most people sold. So that's why it's a red candle. So what you should do when you see these kind of candles, okay, it's pretty hard in the beginning, but it's quite easy. So the green candles, every time you see a green candle, the open means the opening price. If you're looking at a daily chart, each candle represents a day. So the opening on that day, the opening price, you may call it, will be here on the bottom, and the closing price will be on top of the candle. And the high and low are basically, since on a daily candlesticks or 15 minutes or whichever time series you're choosing, price varies. So there are highest and lowest price recorded. So the high and low is given here as a vertical line, alright? And this concentrated color of green you see in every bullish candle, green candle, indicates that most transaction has taken place between this closing and opening price. All right, and now we move to the bearish candle, which is the red candle. Since bearish candle is a downward trend, the opening price of this candle is on the top of the candle. All right, at the beginning of the candle we may call it, and the closing price is at the bottom of the candle. Again, the same thing, on a given day or hour, whichever time series you're looking at, there should be a high and a low, right? Recorded. So that's how it's given as a vertical stick. And again, this highlighted red you would see indicate that most transaction has taken place within this opening and closing. So now let's see what happened during that crash. All right, so right now I'm on Binance again, and I'm on Bitcoin and USDT. I'm on the monthly chart, and as you can see, there's a big crash here, the red candle. This is a big red candle, and most of you may remember that in April there was a big crash and nobody knew about it. All right, so you know these things can be predicted. Like I said, this can be predicted because in order to predict this graph, you need to be someone that hold a lot of cryptocurrencies, uh, somebody who knows a lot of big people, like for example Elon Musk, people in the ventures capital, uh, people working in mining companies, because for instance, on that day many people lost their money, but nobody will tell you about that. So if you had a friend working in in China during that time when the crash happened, and he knew that the mining company is going to sell the Bitcoin because they need to move from China to go to another place because China banned cryptocurrencies and therefore they cannot mine Bitcoin there. If you would have known that, of course you could have sold your Bitcoin. Okay, this is a simple example. So that one example can tell you that it is hard. It is very hard to really predict this market. All right. So unless you're somebody that knows a lot of money, then you can go ahead and believe people and listen to people and try to really move with this graph. But my say on this is it's quite impossible to predict this graph unless, like I said, great people, great minds, a lot of people who hold a lot of cryptocurrencies. They might know a little bit about what is going to happen. I hope this video has helped you understand the basics of candle chart, and likewise can help you use these candle chart to take investing approach in many of your cryptocurrencies purchase. If you have any question, please let me know down in the comment below. I would love to help you.